stuff that happens here and there. And if I'm able to edit this video, I will be editing all of that out. Again, I'm Deborah with Floyd Wellness, and this is our Wednesday live session. We're talking about walking, and we're talking about exercising and stretching and breathing after walking. So let's jump into it. One of the first things that I really do once I get back in is I just really work my feet. Let's get my feet in the screen with pointing and flexing. So wherever you are, if you're sitting down somewhere, if you're in a chair, wherever you are, you can do these things with me. So I just work on pointing and flexing my feet. I turn them out. You don't have to have this much turnout. You know, I've got a lot of turnout from my dancing. So I just work in here, and then I circle them around, and I circle back around, and circle around, and circle around. And then I alternate, which kind of gets a little bit into my hips going too. Right in here, yes, with the pointing and the flexing. And then just the toes, just a toe action, just my toe action, right in here like this. Okay, then from there, let's get a better angle here. Let's get a way better angle with my mat. Okay, here we go. I really don't even need to use the mat, but I'm on it, so let's go. Let's take those arms up, reach up, reach. Now with that, I'm going to fold over as long as I can, nice long body, and then I'll come down to my feet. You can grab your toes, you can grab the outside of your feet, you can grab your ankles, and you can put your hands near your knees. Don't put your hands on your knees when you're doing this kind of work. You can put them just below your knees or right here, wherever your body allows you to stretch over, all right? Even if you're sitting down, you can just hang over your chair. So if you're at your office desk or home desk working, come on, join me. Jump on in. Don't just watch me, okay? Let's go again. Lift up those arms. Really feel the stretch out of your body and up. Take your time. I really flex my feet. And I grab my toes. And I did a nice stretch in my back this way. Small curve this way, but more of this. I just recently learned that with osteoporosis, you don't want a lot of curving over this way, but you want to extend as much this way. So you want to hold your head up as much as you can. All right, so like I say, wherever you're holding, ankles, that's fine. That is fine. You know, don't overstretch yourself. It's not worth it. One more time. Let's take these arms up. Reach. Right. Hang it over. And sometimes I just rock side to side. Just get a little stretch in there. Stretching out your hamstring. I'm stretching out my calf, my lower back. All of that was used in walking. And I release up. Okay? Then I'm going to sit in butterfly pose. So, bottom of my feet together, wherever you want them to go. They can be out here or they can be close. It just depends on where you are. And I just flap right in here. Loosening up those hip sockets. Yes. Getting those hip sockets nice and loosened up. So here you go. Might be a little hard if you're in a chair, but you get the idea. Okay? Now, let's do a little bit of twisting. Not anything heavy duty, but just a little bit of twisting. If you're sitting in a chair, sitting on the floor, sitting on your bed, standing, wherever you are, okay? We have a couple options. You can take one foot underneath. I'll go from the very extreme and go here. So this one's bent, this one's over the top. The opposite hand of this knee. Now, if you want this leg to be straight, that can be straight too. As a matter of fact, if it's straight, my knee is up a little bit more. You want this little buddy, want that baby on the floor. All right? I put my hand, opposite hand there. Some people have all this going on. Some people have this. It depends on the morning for me, whatever I feel like doing, okay? Right in here, it's fine. And then just take a twist. Looking behind you, bringing it back. All right, look behind you, bring it back. Two more. Look behind you, bring it back. One more, look behind you, and take it back. Okay, let's go the other way. I'm right in here. Remember, don't be up here. Let that baby down. Your knee may be over there. That is fine. You go where your stretch is going to work for you. I'm right here. Twist. And I bring it back. And twist. And I bring it back. Breathe. Twist. And I bring it back. One more. Twist. And bring it back. Good. Really good. All right. A couple other things. I like to sit with my legs crossed in here. And when I do, let me give you a little diagonal on this one. Okay? I reach my hands out. Now, this is something that I do. Some of you also have knee challenges. So when I take a yoga class and they're on their knees, they're doing a tabletop, I tend to do this. You still can do your cat-cows sitting like this. So I put my hands here. As you can see, my back, let me give you an even better view. My back is nice and long from my head down. So I'm nice and long. Let's get this down on the floor, right here. Take that forward. So let's back this pony show up right here, right there. One more. Now I'm going to put my hands down, right here. Curve ever so gently and stretch through. Yes. Tuck my head and stretch through. Now, you can also do this way in terms of ever so slightly bring my shoulders forward, but then I can give that arch in the back. So I'm arching this way. You don't want to go this way so much if you have osteoporosis and don't want to put that pressure on your spine. And then really stretching here. Sometimes I reach my hands out even a little further. I tuck my head, bring my shoulders, and take it up. And again, I tuck my head, and I bring my shoulders, and I'm right here. Lift up, and you can do this one with your legs straight if you want, or right in here. I don't know, for some reason, even with my knees, I love sitting like this. Put one hand down and just reach over, nice and long. That's all you're going to do. Your head can go right there. Don't drop it over. Keep yourself in line. See my line? Right there, in line with my arm. Come back to center. Other side. See that head adjustment? See that neck adjustment? Yes. Not here. Right here. Sitting up nice and tall. Other side. Okay, let's stretch right there. Reach up out of your body without getting out of alignment. And right here. And over here. Reach, reach, reach. And right here. All right. Let's sit here. Depends on where your stretch is. First thing in the morning, well, after I've walked, I have a little bit of a stretch in here, so I'm okay. So we have several things we can do. We can open these arms and slice. This is from my awesome Pilates class with Andrea Lepsio. Here and lift. And here. And lift. And here. And lift. And here. And lift. Take both hands and just hang over. Now, I'm not rolling in on this side. All right? Back up a little more so you can see that. This side's not up. It's not rolling in. This stays down. So you may go this far. That's fine. You may put your head down on your knees. Happy for you. You can reach for your feet, reach for your toes. You stretch for you. Not for what you think you're supposed to be doing. So sometimes I put one hand here and one hand on my thigh above my knee. I protect your knee area. Protect that knee area. Don't press down on that knee. Don't do crazy stuff with your knees, all right? They have enough challenge as it is. We don't need to add to it. So I'm right in here. Now, what I often do is just kind of drop in the body, which I bend my elbow a little bit, and then I straighten it. And then I bend my elbow a little bit more, and I straighten it. And I bend my elbow a little bit more, and I straighten it. And or you can just hold. So find where you are and just hold. Join me. It's all good. Walk yourself back up. Yes. We were talking about that breathing part. I was talking so much, I forgot to include some of that here and then right here. So you just inhale and exhale. Yes. As I just kind of lower right there, a little stretch in here. So I'm feeling it in my lower back, giving a little bit of stretch out in here, and I lift. And I'm here, and I lift, and I'm here. Bend my knees a little bit, and I lift. Again, as I said, if you want to take your head all the way over, you're welcome to do that. Walk your hands to the front. You can be up here. You can be here. Walk your hands out a little bit and see what happens. Sometimes I open a little bit wider. Walk out here. Yes. Remember, we're not turning in. Especially you all that are dancing, taking dance, performing, or just hanging out. Don't roll in. You want to work in here. So let's actually just do a little bit of this outward rotation. Right in the socket. You're working right in the socket. Right in the socket. Right in the socket. Now, I'm here, wherever your turnout is, all right? And my hands are down. So if I'm up here, is this comfortable? Yeah, this works. My feet are flexed. I'm good. Still feeling it. I can go a little further. Right here. So from here, I can either drop my elbows if I want to, and or stretch and drop my head. Again, if you don't want that curve, back it up. And if you drop in here, you want to keep that line. Let me do one more thing to show you what this is like, where my line is. See right there? There's that line. Right in here, I want to stay in alignment. Right there. So you're not curving. I'm pressing forward, and I'm right here. And breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. Walk your hands back. Lift up. Place those shoulders in the socket. Yes. Walk out a little bit more. Right here. And walk yourself back. As you can see, I'm half on the mat, half not on my yoga mat, so you don't have to have a yoga mat to do any of this. I might say put a cushion or something on the floor if you don't have a rug on the floor. You can also do these things in the bed. That works. And walk it back. All right, let's do a little bit of hand work that I always like to end with. I'm going to get my glasses because I'm going to do some shout outs so I see people here. All right, so let's just rotate in here. Rotate, rotate. Just rotating these hands. Come on, if you haven't done anything else with me today, do these. These are good. Come on. Because you know you've been texting. You've been on something that's electronic. Stretch in there. Yeah, stretch in there. Right. Pull back a little bit. Pull back. Stretch. Stretch. Now just right in the joint. Right in that joint. Claw. Stretch. Claw. Stretch. Claw. Stretch. Claw and stretch. All right, let's take some deep breaths. Inhale through your nose and then just totally release out right through your mouth. All right, let's see. We got some shout outs going on here. Okay. Oh, Mia. Hi, honey. So good to see you. Yes. Oh, Maria. Yes. So good to see you. All right, breathe in. Now open your mouth. Inhale. Release. Again, inhale. Release. Again, inhale. Release. The longer the exhale, the calmer it helps you to be. If you deal with any form of anxiety, nervousness, any of that, and you just need a moment, you can, if you need to do a count, you can inhale for 4 counts and exhale for 6. You just want to inhale through your nose and then just release. Let's do 2 more. One more. It's so calming. Believe me, I know. Sometimes I put a hand here and a hand right here so that you can feel that you're bringing the air into this area. I thank all of you all for joining me today. I apologize for the hiccups that happened with Instagram. As you know, in my bio will be my Linktree link, so you can see all of these exercises out on YouTube. You can go back out and work on these. I'm always open to suggestions of exercises that you would like to see and have me do. And I think next week I'll probably pick up on part 2, because lots of times I like to do part 1 and part 2 of some, make a series of something that I'm working on. Now that the weather is still, you're still able to get out, depending on where you are in the country, get out and walk. If you walk around the block, if you walk to your corner and back, it's so refreshing. It's really nice. It's a little chilly sometimes, the first thing in the morning. Throw on a jacket, get out and really do some walking. And I thank all of you all for joining me. I'll see you all next week. Thank you again. Have a great rest of the week.